to throw in the end zone, open receiver, touchdown.
Welcome to Week 4 of Big 12 Football Preview. I'm Kristen Keith, joined by the Big 12 Insider, Wendell Barnhouse. The Big 12 escaped a huge weekend that included 7 games against Power Conference teams. This weekend is a different story, with just 3 games on the schedule. We'll start with the toughest game. Thursday night, Kansas State hosts Auburn. Wendell, what can we expect from this top 20 matchup?
Well, Kristen, this is the biggest non-conference game in Kansas State history. Now, the Wildcats' biggest challenge against Auburn is going to be slowing down Auburn's speed and its offensive scheme. One other thing to keep in mind in this game, when K-State was recruiting quarterbacks 3 years ago, it basically came down to Jake Waters, who is now the quarterback for the Wildcats, and Nick Marshall, who is Auburn's quarterback and a Heisman Trophy candidate. The Big 12 is 1-2 against the Southeastern Conference this season. This game will be yet another referendum on this ongoing debate between these two conferences.
Next game on the slate, 4th-ranked Oklahoma heads to Morgantown to face off against West Virginia. Both of these teams have some momentum behind them after this past weekend, but they will both be without a key player.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of storylines in this game. One of those storylines is who's not going to be playing. Oklahoma is going to be without its leading rusher, Keith Ford, and West Virginia coach Dana Holgorsen announced Monday night that sophomore cornerback Darrell Worley, who is basically the team's best defensive back, has been suspended indefinitely. Now, 2 years ago in Morgantown, the Sooners won a shootout 50-49, a game that really influenced the OU coaching staff to make the changes that have led to this Sooners defense becoming so dominant. Now, West Virginia's got quarterback Clint Trickett. He's got some talented playmakers. I think they've got the ability to challenge the Sooners defense.
Last game on our slate, Kansas hosts Central Michigan. The Jayhawks are coming off a huge loss to Duke. Do you expect them to bounce back?
Well, they have to. Let's be honest here. After you just barely hold on and beat an FCS team in the opener, and then you get rolled by 38 points at Duke on Saturday, Kansas is just off to an awful start. Charlie Weiss, the Kansas coach, has said this is a crucial game. They need to show some improvement, and even if they struggle to win at home against Central Michigan, I don't think that's going to be a good outcome.
Let's go back to our game of the week. What will it mean to the conference if Kansas State gets the upset over number 5 Auburn?
Well, Kristen, there have been 28 regular season games where a ranked Big 12 team faced a team ranked in the top 10 of the Associated Press poll. And you have to go all the way back to 1998, the Big 12's 3rd season, to find a game where a Big 12 team beat a top 10 team in a home game. That was number 2 Nebraska beating number 9 Washington 55-7 on September 26th. I think it's about time for history to repeat itself.
I'd say so. That's a wrap on Week 4 of Big 12 Football Preview. Thanks for watching. For Wendell Barnhouse, I'm Kristen Keith. We'll see you next week.